The next story is about a program to help kids enjoy outdoor sports. Reporter Jeff Chu found out about the program.
Moses Lake-based Youth Outdoors Unlimited takes children diagnosed with life-threatening diseases or physical disabilities out on fishing and hunting trips. The trips fulfill a child's dream to hunt or fish. Youth Outdoors Unlimited is a nonprofit organization founded 5 years ago by longtime Moses Lake residents Cindy and Joe Carpenter. As Youth Outdoors Executive Director Cindy Carpenter said, the group has taken a number of youths from around the state on trips. Carpenter said the trips are extensive and last 3 days. Her husband Joe, an expert hunter and fisherman, teaches kids how to shoot and fish as Youth Outdoors Hunting and Fishing Guide Manager. Carpenter recalled why the organization was formed.
We found a need in our state to help kids with medical challenges being able to enjoy the outdoors. Sometimes physically it's a little bit difficult for them, so we thought that that would be really a great way for us to pay it forward and our love for the outdoors. So we got a board of directors together and got a 501c3 and off we went.
Youth Outdoors is supervised by a board of 15 directors.
And the board of directors is there to keep us financially sound and moving in the direction that we were given our 501c3 for. We do work with a lot of volunteers, and so we encourage that. People who love the outdoors, who want to help these kids have a great outdoor experience.
The organization is dependent on landowners donating the use of their land for hunting. The organization also depends on volunteers and is always looking for youths to take on trips.
We have a really great base of landowners, Colfax, Deer Park, Elk, Wilson Creek, all over the state of Washington that we hunt in. We completely fund all of the expenses for the trip. So that's kind of an important thing to know, especially as you're dealing with families who have a lot of medical issues with their children. They can't necessarily afford those. So regardless of whether you can afford to pay or not pay, we still cover all the expenses.
Moses Lake area youths to experience fishing and hunting trips include 15-year-old Amanda Harder, who has cystic fibrosis, a terminal lung disease, and 13-year-old Marion Balderas, who has muscular dystrophy. With her father, Craig Harder, Amanda expressed her gratitude for a fishing trip with Youth Outdoors.
It was really fun. It was surprising how fun.
The Balderases were also grateful for their daughter's experience. Carpenter said Youth Outdoors' payback to her and the organization's volunteers comes in the form of inspiration from the youths enjoying the trips.
They don't complain, and they just want to experience things that able-bodied children can experience, and they're just so inspiring.
Youth Outdoors' annual fundraising auction is February 28th at the Best Western Plus Lakefront Inn at 3000 West Marina Drive in Moses Lake. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
As most of Grant County celebrated Thanksgiving, a small army of volunteers at the Moses Lake Food Bank helped hundreds of others enjoy the holiday.
Needy families and individuals lined up Monday along Marina Drive in Moses Lake to receive a Thanksgiving dinner from the Moses Lake Food Bank. About 30 volunteers of all ages helped pack cars with turkeys, potatoes, and all the trimmings for a full Thanksgiving meal. Although food bank volunteers did not intend to open until noon Monday, so many cars crowded Marina Drive that they decided to open at 10:30 a.m. to get traffic moving. Penny Archer, food bank manager, said at least 600 families are expected to receive the dinners through Wednesday. Archer said there's been a 37% increase of use of the food bank since the onset of the recession in 2008. Children and seniors comprise 60% of those receiving the food bank's Thanksgiving meals. Many of the families are working poor. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Even though most people are either already driving to see relatives this weekend or staying home, reporter Jeff Chu found some safety tips that are always useful in the winter.
It's that time of year when bad timing can get you caught in bumper-to-bumper traffic while driving on Interstate 90 over Snoqualmie Pass. That's why Darren Wright, spokesman for the Washington State Patrol, recommends the basics of safe driving on the highway. Slow down below the speed limit. Keep a greater following distance than normal behind the car in front of you. Bring tire chains with you because the weather can quickly change. Before you leave home, go to the Department of Transportation website to see the road conditions for Snoqualmie Pass. Trooper Wright also recommends carrying a shovel, blankets, gloves, coats, a fire extinguisher, and a flashlight when driving over the pass. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
That wraps up our weekend edition. iFIBER 1 News will be back on Monday at 5 p.m. with the latest news from around the Columbia Basin. Thank you for watching.